moving into summer, we're going to create sort of beachy kind of festival hair. So I'm going to show you how to put texture into the hair and make it kind of lived in if you're not at the festival or lying on the beach. I'm going to apply some dry shampoo onto Megan's hair in this case. If you were starting with wet hair, you'd want to apply some mousse to really fill the hair up, to really prep the hair. So put the dry shampoo all the way through the hair, really randomly, and then I'm just going to dry the product in so that the product becomes set into the hair. I'm going to pull the hair a little bit away from the roots just to give it a little bit of height, just real natural feeling in there. So we can create that sort of beachy festival texture by really randomly using tongs and wands. Take really big sections, don't be too neat, and just wrap the hair around them. Make sure you wrap it in all different directions, some forward, some back. I do think it's a really good idea if you wrap the first sections around the face off the face, because it just enables the hair to open up your face. Just leave the ends of the hair out as well. Anything that curls up becomes a little bit too pretty. We want this to be really raw. If you're going to use a tong, just open up the barrel and just use it in the same way as you would a wand. And again, as I said, keep the ends twisted. So I'm just going to add some some hairspray to the hair, or just make the tongs and the wands just grip a little bit more. Through the front, I'm not going to put a parting in it. I'm just going to take sections across the top of the head. That'll look much better. Just a little watch out. If you're going to create your texture with a hot wand or a tong, be careful not to put something wet over the top of it, like a salt spray, because that salt spray will actually take out the texture that you're creating. Okay, so we've put the texture into the hair. That's all you need to do, just be really random. Use different shaped tongs and wands. Use a hairspray to lock in the set, and start off the prep with a dry shampoo if your hair's already dry. So I'm just going to go through with my fingers. I'm going to add some more dry shampoo into the hair to keep breaking down the waves, but adding to the textures. So don't be frightened about making a mistake, just have a lot of fun with it. Play around with different textures. So I think this is a really good jumping off point to then put some plaits in the hair, or to tie some scarves into the hair, really good for the beach, to look after your hair from the sun. We're going to add a scarf into the hair, which I think will be really cool for summer. We're going to split the hair into 3 sections at the back, as you would a really traditional plait, and I'm going to add the scarf into the centre strand of hair. I think it's a good idea just to twist the scarf up a little bit, and I think what's nice is to use quite a bright colour, really cool for the beach. And then I'm just going to plait this. If you don't do it too tightly, do it quite loose, what will be really nice is that we can pull the scarf out at the end. Then I'm just going to secure this with a see-through band. And I think what would be really nice is to wrap this over the head, back round on itself. Just with some D-pins, just pin the plait to the rest of the hair. Only needs 2 pins. And then just, look in the mirror and make sure that you just keep that very dishevelled, undone feeling to the look. So use some hairspray just to lock in that texture. So any pieces that are hanging out, they're actually really nice, they're really cool, and they add to the look.